What's going on, everybody? You are listening to the official CCA broadcast. This is the CCA Power Pole Classic. The men that you see before you today are the strongest in the country when it comes to lightweight division in calisthenics. We have judges. Shout out to Money Mike in the building, the head judge here today. We got Wamu from Florida. We got Cuzzo. We got Adam, we have Shaq, we got Calvin, we got Joe, we got Miguel, and we got Arturo. In the building we are here, CCA Power Pole Classic, and in the back, I know he's hiding, we see him, the Dark Knight himself. What's going on? Shout out to everybody supporting, shout out to our sponsors, Pushing Weight and E-Boost, and today we start with the most honorable thing we could do on September 11th is a moment of silence. Thank you so much for all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This is going to be an intense competition. The first two athletes coming up today is Adam and Shaq. Let's see how we do this today. We start off with the coin toss. All other athletes can go right behind us, and we're going to start off with the coin toss.
Head to tails. Tails it is. Call it. First.
Shaq chooses first. What are you going to choose? He's first?
You choose to go first, or you're gonna go first? Yeah. Okay.
All right, Shaq is going up first. You get to set up. Remember, round one, everyone. Round one is a 45-pound plate. The minimum amount of reps that he can do, the minimum is 10 reps. And he has to beat his opponent. As you see Shaq get ready, this is a 19-year-old monster with Team Evolution.
19 years old.
Yes.
19 years old, but he has a mentality of a champion. Look at the judge. Mike, it's on you.
20, Shaq. Shaq attack.
Young Shaq is ready. First competitor of the day.
Let's go,
And he's
Shaq,
off.
Let's go.
Notice full lockout at the bottom, chin over the bar. The only question now is, how many reps will he do?
Same money, Shaq.
Keep going, bro. Keep going, bro. Keep going, bro. Let's go, kid. Let's go. Nice. Let's go. Keep going, bro.
Remember, as soon as he touches down,
E, Shaq.
14 reps.
the set is over.
As soon as he touches his foot down, reps over. If he doesn't make his chin over the bar,
Look at the focus that Shaq
focus.
has.
He's digging deep now.
The
This
youngest
is a tough,
competitor with incredible amount
and
of
it's a
focus.
touchdown.
14.
14 reps for Shaq to start us off.
So Shaq starts us off with 14 reps. He is absolutely was locked in. His form was secure. He made sure his chin got over the bar, and he locked out. Can't tell you how key that is for every single athlete. Every single time, do not leave anything on the bar. It is imperative. Get your chin over and make sure you lock out. This is a weighted competition. Every single bit of energy absolutely counts. And as we get ready to see Adam, Professor Pull-Up himself, go to the bar, we're getting ready to witness.
Making it a little easier for the athletes to reach the bar, so they don't have to worry about their grip as much in the start. But once they're locked in, once you let go, it's over. Let's see what Adam has.
Go.
Excellent pace, excellent lockout.
Go.
That's the number. And he touches. Great job by Adam.
15.
Professor Pull-Up.
And the first elimination
So we got our
has
first
been
elimination.
secured. With 15 reps, Adam, Professor Pull-Up, moves on.
Next two.
Next two.
The next two we have coming up is Cuzzo and Joe.
Like I said, this is probably the fastest calisthenic competition you'll ever see. We are dropping them.
Q, what are we focused on as Cuzzo gets ready to get to the bar? There has to be, we're gonna do the coin toss first, but the most important thing here is you saw the strategy Professor Pull-Up used. Shaq elected to go first, and then he had the bar that was set.
Well, I'm gonna go with what Shaq said. Shaq said he's gonna do what his body's gonna do regardless. So, whether he went first or second, his body is gonna do what it's capable of doing. So you gotta have the confidence in your body and your abilities, and know that you did a great job regardless.
Absolutely.
So we got the coin toss happening right now. Cuzzo asks for tails, and it's heads.
Head. What you like? Go first or lead?
So Joe allows Cuzzo to go first. The same strategy you saw Adam use in order to advance to the second round. What is the most important? Well, the most important thing here, folks, is to understand that strategy is important as much as it is your strength, as much as your pace, as much as your form. All those combinations, Q. What do we think is going to happen now as we get ready to witness Cuzzo going to the bar?
Well, right now in his mind, he said 14 and 15 is doable. So, if it was me, I would say what's 16 and 17 look like? What's 20 look like?
Yeah.
Let's see what this high number looks like.
As we get ready to go.
Mike is ready, judges are ready, Cuzzo is ready.
Cuzzo trains with Team Empire, and it's done incredible work over the time here.
Great lockout.
Excellent pace here.
The one thing you have to do is make sure that what you're doing is approved by the judges. So far,
Don't
they look
leave
happy.
anything on the bar. Make sure you lock out and make sure that chin is over. This is a weighted competition, Q. So the endurance is important, but the amount of strength that you can generate, the amount of strength that you can generate is also important, because that kind of plays into endurance some.
Right, but here's the thing. You're not even allowed to get in. It's not even an endurance thing. It's literally
13.
failure. You're going to failure.
13 reps.
13 reps by
So-
Cuzzo.
13 reps for Cuzzo,
2 deducted for one kipping, 1 chin out over the bar.
and he was deducted what? Two?
2 reps.
Deducted 2 reps
One
for a
kipping
kip.
and 1 for chin out over the bar.
Folks at home, I want you all to understand that it's not easy what all of these athletes are doing. This is vigorous, this is mentally draining, physically taxing, and the amount of commitment that is required is astronomical. So when someone gets deducted, there's so many things that go into that. Joe is right now preparing to go up to the bar. One of the taller athletes, the tallest athlete in today's competition.
Let's go!
Nice and smooth, right off the top.
Yes.
He has a higher pull. Let's see if he'll maintain that same height in the pull as he passes 10.
So you breathe, Joe.
Here we go.
14. Okay.
14. Advance.
14 reps, and
14.
Joe from Bar Stars advances to the next round. We have 2 athletes so far in the next round in this every single round elimination competition here. My name is John McLeod here with Q France. Q, what do you expect coming up to the final couple of athletes here?
More the same. I think everybody's just realizing that this is a lot of weight, and once you get past 10, we're looking at maybe 5 right now. I'm curious to see who does the most with the 45, because once we hit the 2 plates, the numbers are going down. Remember, the 5 is the minimum for the 2 plates, so we're going to see what they can do past that. Next 2 are, we have Arturo and Wamu. Art.
So, folks, as we prepare, we get ready to transition over to the next two athletes. We're gonna make sure that you are educated fully on what's happening. This is the competitive calisthenics, where the strongest athletes in the world, yeah, we're gonna say it, the strongest athletes in the world are in one place. They do this on the regular for fun, and we're putting this on a platform that you can understand, you can learn, and you can possibly become an athlete. Anything is possible with this sport. This is the sport that every other athlete, from every other sport, from basketball, football, they use what we do here to train for their sport. No, their training is our sport.
That's right.
That is the difference. And what I want everybody to understand is it is absolutely possible for you to be a part of this. Q, you've been in the game for so long, for so many years, and you are still in phenomenal shape. What other sport do you know builds you like this over time? There is no other sport.
This is why we call it the greatest sport in the world, because whether they know it or not, they're doing this to do everything else. So now we're putting this in the forefront.
Absolutely. And as we get ready, we have so many of the coolest athletes with so many different backgrounds from all over coming here to just show as much love as possible to this sport, but also to give it their all.
I thought you wanted everybody.
We just saw Joe from Bar Stars.
Yeah,
We
they
just
gotta
saw Adam, Professor Phillip from Boston. These are some guys from, in every other sport, who knows that they come together. But this is the playing field where every single demographic matters. It doesn't matter where you're from, you have a chance to win. And as we get ready, the coin toss. All right, we got Wamu from Florida. We got Wamu from Florida getting ready to go. Here he has the chain on. They're calling heads or tails. So who won the coin toss? Wamu won the coin toss, and he elected for Arturo to go first. Folks, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. Shout out to our sponsors, eBoost and Pushing Weight. Pushing Weight has been one of the longest standing sponsors in the calisthenics game, and they're a phenomenal company and continue to be amazing for this calisthenic community.
Shout out for Pushing Weight for making this last-minute shirt order too.
Oh man!
we wanted to get these athletes in uniform, judges in uniform. Like I said, we're building this with this game, this sport, and this competition in particular. This is the Power Pull Classic here in the Bronx, New York at Brotherhood, aka Yankee Stadium, aka 161, but it'll always be Brotherhood. We got a hometown legend right now on the bar.
Okay, here we go.
Let's go. Clean money.
Let's go! Feeble! Yeah!
Check out the lockout. There is a lot expected of this young man right here because this is his park. These bars are his bars, and he knows exactly what he should be doing. So, folks, when you're watching Arturo here today, Arturo, a.k.a. Rogue from Team Limitations, he is bringing it.
You hear the energy. You hear the home team cheering for their player. And he's performing to the standards of the judges.
Here we go. Here's the strain and the focus.
These are the ones.
21
reps.
For Rogue. He has the highest count right now for all the athletes in round one. 21 reps for Rogue.
He said that he was training with the 45. He couldn't get a chance to train with the 135, but he has been training with the 45, and it is clear that he has been.
Let me tell you, Team Limitations never plays any games with any routine. They come up with the most demonic routines I've ever seen in my life. It just doesn't make any kind of sense. So it's no surprise that he came in the bar and did that. But now we look at Wamu. Wamu is one of the strongest, sneaky strongest athletes, but he has incredible endurance because he competes in everything.
Man just jumped off a plane from Florida, and a couple of the athletes said that he's the person to watch because they've seen what he's done in the past, and he doesn't disappoint.
And he has been training all the way from Florida. He's picking his stance, he's choosing his grip, and he's ready to go.
For one.
Let's get it.
Again, all the athletes are locking now. Chin is
Wow.
over the bar. It's very clear.
Clean money.
Arturo set the bar really high for Wamo. If Wamo clears this, he is a clear threat to go all the way to round 3.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. First break. Ooh, okay. Now we have a competition.
Oh, now we have a competition.
Now we have
at
a
19 reps. 20.
Okay.
Let's see how far he goes.
1, tie. Touchdown.
22 reps, and he moves on to
Like I
round
said, this elimination, just when we thought it was a high number, we got one more. Just when we thought it was over, we got one more rep. Last two.
You just said it phenomenally. Just when we thought it was over, we saw somebody do 21 reps, and then 22 reps with an extra 45 pounds attached to them. These are lightweights. So as the rate increases, we get closer and closer to pulling their very own body weight.
That's right.
What other sport have you really seen that? These are athletes that train functional movements all their life, and now we are getting ready
for our last two.
Our last two.
Calvin and Miguel.
Calvin and Miguel.
Calvin, you gonna lose, my brother.
Oh, there goes
There we go. There we
There
go.
it goes. There we go.
No talking, no talking. No talking.
Mike has the coin. I love it. I love it.
No talking. Fuck no coin. I go first, bro.
He's going first.
We're going to do the coin toss.
We're going to do the coin
Miguel
toss.
is through the roof right now, and we love him for it. The coin is up. Call it. It's tails.
You first, bro. I'm sorry.
He changes his mind. He changed his
At
mind.
the last second, Miguel changed
changed his
his
mind.
mind. Calvin goes first. Watch
You gotta
as
leave
this
it
man
alone.
chalks up. He is prepared for victory.
I like
He
the energy.
understands.
I like the energy right now.
The energy
These
is
guys are-
increasing. This is how this sport does.
That's right.
We start off calm, and then we just lose our minds. There is no way you get to an end of a calisthenic competition and you are calm.
Not in this. Definitely not. And again, it's all love. These guys have been training with each other. They all from the same park, both from the Bronx. Here we go.
And Calvin is off. Excellent place, excellent pace. He's focused. Chin to the sky. Make sure that they can see that it's over the bar. Locking out. Here we go. And as the reps increase, the range of motion decreases. That's
All right, I
important
see the
to know,
judges.
family. When you're thinking about this, the strength, check out the strain. It doesn't count. Let's see what else he has in the tank. That's the first no rep. Here we go. 16 reps for Calvin from Team Rip
16
Right.
reps.
He had his supporters here. And you see Miguel getting ready from
ready.
Team Limitation.
Miguel is ready. Let's see. Miguel first decided to go first. After the coin toss, he decided to let Calvin go first. Let's see if that's going to work in his favor.
So Miguel is known for way more than his reps. He is a hype man. I thought I had a lot of energy. I might have my own rally. He said he's trying to inspire the people, and inspiration is exactly what he's filled on.
I got about 7 with Miguel right now. I think he got about
Here we go. Another hometown favorite.
And here we go. This is also
Looking
his party.
clean. Looking clean.
Nothing but clean money for Miguel.
We got Coach Layla subbing in.
She always hangs around her dad. Beautiful
That's
dad.
right.
We are a family sport.
It's
if
a
not
family affair out here.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
And the strain
Judge is
begins.
looking. Judge is looking. He cannot touch that plate on the ground. He
cannot.
cannot touch that plate.
Don't touch the plate.
He cannot touch that plate.
And you see Mike is checking to make sure that his feet doesn't touch.
Wow.
He's at 15 right now.
Just when you think he's done, he's loading up. He's hitting that reserve tank. Oh,
Ah, no kip.
no kip.
So no
oh,
rep.
and he's up.
15 reps.
Like I said, Calvin is hyped up. Calvin is hyped that he went first. He performed better, 1 rep away. So guess what? First round done. We're on the 2 plates.
In round 2. If you have not witnessed and understand what's happening right now, it gets harder. We watched someone do 21 reps and then 22 reps with a 45-pound plate. The minimum amount of reps was 10, and you had to beat your opponent. Now in round 2, the minimum amount of reps is 5 with 90 pounds, and you have to beat your opponent.
Right.
There is no games being played here today.
Not at all.
None whatsoever.
Not at all. We're going into the second round, and we're looking for more of the same. We're looking for a lot more effort. So we're going to see how that strategy goes and plays with the coin toss. Because as we've seen already, it doesn't matter. It's what the athlete's capable of doing. So
now,
let's set up for the next round.
As we set up for the next round, we have Professor Pull-Up versus Joe. Professor Pull-Up and Joe from Bar Stars. Let's get the coin toss ready again.
Let's get that face-to-face, head-to-head, right
Shout
there.
out to our sponsors. E-Boosts have always been showing us love. And of
pushing
course,
weight.
Pushing weight.
Always. The athletes will be getting this box, which contains a 40-pound pushing weight vest as a prize. Thank
the
you.
prize has to be right. It has to be right
That's
for
right.
a weighted competition.
So, coin toss.
The coin toss
in the
is
air.
up.
I heard heads.
We hold heads.
Roll. Heads.
It's heads. And Professor Pull-Up elects to go second. That means Joe goes first.
Joe's up. All right, again, Joe is the taller athlete. He doesn't need to play. Yeah, 5 reps are the minimum. If they don't hit 5, that means your competitor has to hit 5. If neither one hit 5, guess what? Both eliminated. 2, put him down. Put it down. All right. Remember, these are bumper weights, so these are a little bigger. Makes it a little more uncomfortable.
So yes.
But this is what they signed up for.
Yes.
This is what we came to see.
We're not here to make life easy. We're here to pull the warriors from out of the jungle.
And Joe's ready.
And Joe
and
goes
he's
up.
off.
The minimum
1,
is 5 reps.
2, 3, 4. And the minimum is achieved. Let's see what else he has.
Let's go, Joe.
Here we go.
That's attention.
Good. Remember, he has to do this. He has to do this with no movement from the lower extremities. All
Yes.
pull. All pull.
pull.
That's attention.
Over. There we go.
No rep.
Judge, shake it off.
Yeah, he was overweight before the kid.
Let's go, Joe. Look
And
up,
he's
Joe.
going for broke. And that might be the end of his run. Let's see what he's doing. Oh, he's not done yet. He's going to try
still on
again.
the bar. He's still on the bar.
He's still on the bar. As long as his feet doesn't touch. There we go. No kip. He gave it all, he gave it everything he had. So folks, 9 reps from Joe from Bar Stars. And as the weight gets heavier, there is a natural tendency to kip, to try to get your body over the bar.
Right.
The weights are so big that their legs are out. So it's going to look like they're kipping, but they're trying to keep themselves balanced.
Right.
So you heard the judges. They understand about the weight that's in between their legs and how much weight they're pulling.
Right.
But more importantly, it is also important to understand that they are pulling a significantly more amount of weight than was round 1. You're doubling the weight.
Absolutely. And you feel
Every
that
single time.
immediately. You feel that immediately. Probably after you hit the 5. After 5, it becomes a contest. It's a matter of how much more can I do past the 5.
Yeah.
Let's see what they do with 3 plates.
Yep, let's see. As Adam gets ready to get up on the bar.
He has to come down.
Thanks for following up, man. I'm ready to pay some taxes.
Adam is loaded up.
I'm lying to you? I'm lying, bro?
Aggressive.
6 in
Let's go. Come on. 2 more. Ah. Ah.
Yeah. So also let's be mindful. He's not kipping. It's trying to keep his body straight. Watch his hips. His hips, they're shaking and he's pulling with his upper body extremities.
10 reps.
10 reps, and that qualifies him for round 3. Are we sure?
Yes. Professor Pull-Up.
Professor Pull-Ups is the first athlete in the final round.
Okay, Adam. Okay.
Next two.
Stay tuned, folks, as we continue to push this forward right now. It is imperative that everyone understands the importance of safety when it comes to the sport. This is not a game. We continue to be mindful of each athlete's safety. You see them out. You see that we're cleaning the bars every single time. You also see that we are continuing to make sure we have other athletes there to protect the athletes that are competing. We want to make sure everyone remains safe every single time. It's important. Above all, now we go into the next round.
So tails. Who's first? Wamu's going up first.
I'm brought that Florida talk, you heard?
Hey, George. How you doing, George? Okay, welcome back, sir. Welcome back. Haven't seen you. Think about things. We had a bad year.
What are you stashing? I ain't stashed nothing. I just put something away.
All right, so Wamu stepping up. Great performance in the first round, hitting more than 20 reps, which was insane. Let's see what he has with 90 pounds.
So as Wamu is getting situated, we want to make sure that everybody stays clear of the area. And here's
All right, so
Ramu
Wamu set
getting
up.
ready. Staying focused exactly as he should. Here we go.
All right. Everybody knows Wamu is Mr. Clean when it comes to these reps. He is not disappointing.
Minimal movement
Fresh off
from
the
his lower body
plane.
cue.
Not at all. This is all pull. That's the purpose of the Power Pull Classic. We're going to emphasize the fact that you're going to pull. No kip, no help. Show your strength.
Here's the focus.
It's out. 8 reps for Wamu.
8 reps for Wamu. We're in round 2. Let's see what Calvin can do.